Lord Shi Huang occasionally comes by to purchase gifts.
Well... Here you are.
The coalition against Dong Zhuo collapsed. Although they gathered because of a shared objective, their individual aims began to take precedence. Some wished to dominate others, and some to defend their domains. Others struggled to simply keep their bearings amid the tumult. The actions of Jiang Zhao and Dong Zhuo had undoubtedly led to a great upheaval, and now, the long-enduring stability under the Han Dynasty was about to fracture into thousands of pieces. Chapter 3. Rival warlords clash over territory. Cao Cao shelters the Emperor.
Oh, my esteemed guests! It has been ages since you last graced us with your presence. I'd heard there was a dreadfully large battle over at the capital, and assumed you hadn't made it out alive.
Is that any way to speak to a guest?
Oh, heavens me, do excuse my manners. I'm of course always happy to see you return here in one piece. The long journey must have exhausted you, so please, rest for the day. And if there's anything you need, please feel free to ask. Is that so? Then I'll be on my way. Get some rest and enjoy your stay.
This is a world of greatness and strife. Heroes once bound by friendship are set against each other by fate. You must find your own ambition. Discover a way through the chaos. The choice is yours and yours alone. Only your will can guide you.
After all the work I put in to open this shop, I'd be in tears if it got burned down in a battle.
Wait. Those clothes. Those eyes. Is that your name? Ah, good. Then what Master Shui Jing has told me is true. I am Pang Tong, apprentice to Master Shui Jing. Master has suddenly left the retreat in my care. I was just in the middle of agonizing over what to do while he is away. Clearly he wasn't concerned, as he told me to run the place the way I see fit. But he also mentioned that you were a special guest, to be treated with our utmost hospitality. You're quite direct, I see. Right, well, I'll do whatever I can for you. But look at you. You are exactly as I was told you would be. Right down to that air of mystery about you. You are an intriguing man. Well, at any rate, until Master returns, I am the proprietor of this establishment. Allow me to be of service. Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
After all the work I put in to open this shop, I'd be in tears if it got burned down in a battle.
Is there something on your mind, Ziluan? I haven't seen you since the incident with Dongzhuo. I'm glad you're doing well. Have you found the hero, then? Someone who can bring us all peace. I see. Among the likes of Cao Cao, Sun Jian, and Liu Bei, is there anyone worthy of being called a true hero? In time, they are certain to clash with one another. When that happens, with whom will you side? Your decision will set the course of our future. And those who take the wrong path, just as Zhang Zhao and Dongzhuo did, must be eliminated. So, choose wisely. The next time we meet, I want you to show me the choice you've made.
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks.
I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed just to have a little land to till.
I just can't help but stare at Lord Guan Yu's magnificent beard.
They say Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao are...
Lord Cao Cao is the only one we can trust to let us live.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dongzhuo.
So many people are after this land. What'll become of our lives here?
Stop right there. We don't let just anyone through to see Lord Cao Cao, you know? Hey, I remember you from Luoyang. Well, it sure has been a while. So, I had a bit of a falling out with Lord Xiangmiao. And when I didn't have a place to go, Xiahou Dun was kind enough to bring me here. Now, I'm even guarding our lord. A pretty big step up, wouldn't you say?
Dian Wei, let him through already. He's Cao Cao's guest.
Oh, is that right? Well, if our lord called for you, then I ought not get in your way. Now, come on in.
It's been a while. Thank you for heeding my request. Let me get right to the matter at hand. I'd like your help in fighting the Yellow Turbans once more.
You seem quite confident, but beware. This opponent won't be so easily dealt with. They have survived this long without their leader through constant pillaging.
They have a huge number of men in Qing province, and are now poised to launch a raid on Yin. As governor, my job is to eliminate any and all threats to this land.
As it happens, our lord was appointed to the post because the former governor, Liu Dai, was murdered by these Yellow Turbans from Qing. It has benefited us to have this territory as a base, but we cannot govern properly while such a threat lingers.
Right. And if those rebels were to launch a full-on invasion, the whole province would be devastated. We have heard reports that they don't even bring their own supplies. They rely almost entirely on looting.
So, they abandoned their fields because of war and poverty, and became marauders themselves. Perhaps their situation is an embodiment of the chaos of these times.
Do not think of them as mere rabble. They're an enemy willing to do anything. Treat them as such. They're unlike the Yellow Turbans we fought before. So keep your guard up.
I heard that every once in a while, someone finds valuable treasure among the ruins of the capital.
Do you need something? Uh-huh.
Shall we begin? Mm-hmm. Nevertheless,
Okay.
now let's put this into action. Now go. The Yellow Turbans are an elite force born of chaos, tempered by battle. Do not underestimate them, remnants though they may be.
As the new governor of the Yen province. We'll deal with him as we did with his predecessor. Gotta be quicker than this. Shoulder to shoulder. The enemy officer with numbers has been defeated. United we shall prevail. Let's go.
Battles are not decided by numbers alone. Our wisdom and courage make each of us worth 10 of theirs.
Heavens, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Send us warriors who know not death!
Now this is a predicament. Soldiers immune to spear and blade. It is quite the honor to have you at my side. Now, shall we go?
Here's the resistance is futile.
Aren't you supposed to be on our side? Why are you picking a fight with us?
Let's get serious.
Hello? I think they're talking to you. Where did I go wrong?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
They broke the spell that Zhang Zhao gave us. But how?
This territory.
Whether you rely on numbers or magic, you are no match for us. Surrender quietly.
If an ally of Zhangjiao is here, then perhaps we can trust them.
There we go! We'll have more options if we control the high ground. We could drop rocks on them, for example.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Things aren't looking so rough anymore. Now to show them what we're made of.
Are you ready, men? Then start the bombardment!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Rocks! They're throwing rocks at us!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Hey, over here!
I knew you were coming.
I didn't think you would take that.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The rocks are coming from over there! Come, men! We'll put a stop to this! Let's march!
It looks like they are in need of our help along the front lines. Time to advance!
Come along too, then. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Perfect vantage point. Now, let your arrows rain down upon their heads!
Arrows! The sky is black with them!
You've seized the strategic points and now control the terrain. Do not falter. Hit them with all your might. Fight to survive! We steal to survive! Simply lay down and die! March!
Good, let's go!
The enemy
Follow
officer
me, everyone!
has been defeated.
Fence now!
We're at their mercy here. Come, men! We'll take back that position!
We march at once!
I can't
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. We may not be able to make it through this.
Charge! Fight! If we do not win here, there will be no tomorrow! Start the advance! Together, we advance! Now, follow your leader! Begin the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to go in the offensive! Get ready! Everyone! The Ferocious is strong, and they fight without a modicum of fear.
Bring them down.
Concentrate! Looking rough. All my might! Hunter down! We deprive others so that we may eat! We fight so that we do not starve!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Except through plunder. The wretches just don't know any better.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We can still fight! Stand together, men, and we can prevail!
Turn the table. Take this.
They still have fight left in them. We can't let them regroup.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Time to end this! Amazing!
You are a swift and deadly warrior. The enemy officer has been defeated.
That's another enemy pounded into submission.
To victory!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I've been waiting for this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Of life itself. You're warriors, aren't you? Come, put us out of our misery.
Surrender. You will not be treated unjustly.
Well, if you put it like that.
Fight with such ferocity. It's not just their numbers that make them strong.
It looks like they are in need of our help along the front lines.
Time to advance!
Concentrate.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
Fight until our
has been
last breath.
defeated.
Come! Let us rejoin our brethren!
Let's end this.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Most armies crumble once their leader is slain.
Let's go.
But a leaderless army can prove surprisingly resilient.
It's just, we're starving out here. Please, we've had enough.
Then come over to my side. Pledge yourselves to me, Cao Cao.
Help us? Really?
Tables turn.
Strike the most amazing figure!
That it.
Good eye!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Nothing left to fear!
Is
Our
ours.
indelible courage shall see us through this battle!
Take that. That it. Take this. Whoa. Let's go.
Let us provide!
Is everyone ready?
Then follow me!
And open. And open. Looking rough. Let's go.
Everyone will starve. Our children, our parents,
Everyone. That is why we fight and plunder. So we can live.
It is a terrible thing. A man is forced to live like a beast rather than a man.
Gotta be quicker. Here! Got you!
I can't believe this! The enemy officer,
or a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Hey, you're really doing well out there.
the enemy officer has been defeated.
Hey, you're really doing well out there. I expect nothing less from you.
Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this!
Looking rough.
On to act. Prepare for pain! With all my might! Die! Take this! Prepare for pain! I see it! Time to attack! Time to end this! Crushing them! Good eye!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Looking rough.
Even if we fall, our children and brethren will take up our weapons. It will not end as long as chaos grips the world.
What will you do with us, Cao Cao? Do not be hasty for answers. Before I decide your fate, I ask you this. Why, and for what cause, did you take up arms?
Isn't that obvious? To survive. Not a single man is here simply for the love of the fight. But fighting and stealing in order to survive, that is all we have left.
How selfish. Do you not think of those you steal from?
What are you saying? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was you government officials who stole from us in the first place.
In times of strife like these, one cannot survive without taking from others. I suppose you have realized that as well. I have one more question for you, Yellow Turbans. Do you want to live?
What if we do? Are you planning to pardon us?
No. But we shan't kill you either. We have use for you in the new society we are trying to build.
A new society?
One in which we create, protect, and share, rather than live in this endless cycle of stealing. If you would like to see such a society, then join us. We will give you all something to live for. You have my word as the one who defeated your leader, Zhang Jiao.
This is Puyang.
It's a well-maintained town. It's hard to believe 1 million people have just arrived. They have taken in the Yellow Turbans and reshaped them into the Qing militia. They remain a fighting force, but in peacetime, they mostly train and help in the fields. It's simple in theory, but they are dealing with huge numbers of people. In practice, it must take a lot of work.
Repairing buildings, distributing land ownership, enforcing the law. To develop so much in such a short time.
Yes, it is quite astonishing. The fact that he managed to bring those wild bandits under his control, instead of executing them. It gives me hope that we will succeed in restoring order to this era of incessant chaos.
Yes. There are none who deserve our support more than Lord Cao Cao. The evil of Dongzhou had to be eliminated. But there was nothing I could do alone. Of course, I also spoke with Lord Wan Yun. But I lacked allies, and could not spur him into action.
Interesting. How talkative he is all of a sudden.
I think perhaps Lord Shunyo has had too much to drink.
Ah, so that's what's loosened his lips. But perhaps it's not such a bad thing. This is a chance for those serving Lord Cao Cao to get to know each other. Besides, it can be fun to watch such a taciturn man loosen up for once.
Only you could look so kindly on a drunken Lord Shunyo.
And that was when, despite all my efforts, we were captured by Dongzhou's troops. I have never felt such shame. For a moment there, I was ready to die. Luckily, a house guest of Wan Yun's came to my rescue. In fact, this man here looks just like... Huh. At once I feel sober. I never thought I would meet my savior like this.
Does this mean that you were the one who saved Lord Shunyo in Luoyang? Well, what an honor it is to meet you. I am Shunyu, a relative of Lord Shunyo. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I am Guojia. I only just met these two at the governor's castle. If you're here in Puyang, does that mean you've entered Lord Cao Cao's service? That sounds a bit non-committal. Anyway, it seems we'll be seeing a lot more of each other from now on.
We are all drawn to Puyang because of Lord Cao Cao's reputation.
I hope we get the chance to fight side by side.
Do not take training lightly. It's idiots like you that end up dragging down their units, and by extension, the entire army. Do you think you can get through this with that lackadaisical attitude? Let me tell you, I'll have you court-martialed unless you shape up.
What? Surely that's going too far. I was only taking a moment's rest. Please, could you make Lord Eugene see sense? If we keep training this hard, it wouldn't surprise me if someone died.
You are the one that Lord Cao Cao summoned, aren't you? Well, if you have something to say, then say it. Don't worry about that. I take it you see my methods are the correct ones. Lord Cao Cao has entrusted me with taking these men from Qin and turning them into proper soldiers. They have been in many battles, and yet have never had any real training. They have no understanding of strategy, procedure, or the underlying principles of war. That can only end in disaster. I suggest you also take care to train with sufficient diligence. That is, unless you wish to die a nobody.
Good to see you, Zitluan. I just made it back from a journey myself. You've been fighting all over the place, I'm sure. You must be exhausted, too. The Yellow Turban Rebellion was the needle that popped the boil. All of that pus is just oozing out across the land. Zhang Zhao wanted to change the world, and he may have succeeded in a way. Well then, let's get back to work now, shall we? What else are we going to do? You haven't already forgotten why I came with you, have you? Today, we're going to dig deep into your past, Zilluan. The place where I first met you, Zilluan. I think we may be able to find some clues there.
After all the work I put in to open this shop, I'd be in tears if it got burned down in a battle.
I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed just to have a little land.
You've gotten stronger, Zilluan. Strong enough to be out there as a guardian. But can you parry this? Sorry. I guess it was a little too early for that. But you really are getting better. Keep it up, and you'll get there soon enough.
Juha, why don't you take some time to train him in earnest? At this rate, you will only ever trail after Juha. Rote repetition will eventually spoil your natural talent.
Let me clarify what Bailuan is saying. He means that you're gifted, so you shouldn't give up.
You're impertinent. If you know he has talent, why aren't you training him more? He needs a serious teacher.
Well, Bailuan, if anyone is being impertinent, it would be you. Because I am serious. Zilluan was born outside the village, and yet he's able to use the abilities that we are trained for from birth. His eyes have abilities that ours do not. And that's why I'm preparing by having him face a powerful opponent. Me. After all, practice is the key to success. Zilluan, if you can master the abilities your eyes possess, you'll be able to not only match me, but defeat me. Exciting, right?
You sound as if you're hoping to be defeated. That is not exactly something I wish to hear from my bodyguard. I expect diligent efforts from you, Juha. All for the sake of peace in this realm.
Look at you, acting more and more like a village chief. We won't let you down, Bailuan. Right, Ziluan?
As long as you understand. Juha, Ziluan, keep training. When I take my position as chief, you are the ones I will rely on.
Ziluan? You suddenly went still. Is something wrong? Judging by your state, I'd say you've had some sort of vision. I suppose we now know that this village is of some special significance to your past. And on top of that, the air here is filled with the scent of a very distinct herb. Could this be what Zhang Jiao used? Do you think that perhaps all of these things together brought some of your past back to you in the form of a vision? I've heard that smells in particular can trigger memories of past events. Do you remember the incense Zhang Jiao used to induce visions? I think what we are smelling here is the herb he used to make it. It's possible that you may have used this very same herb at some point in your past. Perhaps we could make some incense that has the exact same scent as what the Guardians of Peace used. Or we could... that's enough for today. We could come back from time to time to see if we can discover more of your past. Your experiences in battle, the people you meet along the way. Luan and He, the names of the legendary sacred birds. They are heralds, said to appear only when a great ruler emerges. True.
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Turn the table.
Oh my pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Take this.
Concentrate.
An open. Tables turn.
All my might!
Now.
There we go. Easy. Take this!
Turn the table.
Let's get serious. An opening! All my life!
Time to attack.
Tables turn. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Head in.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can...
Things are better since Lord Liu.
There's not a soul.
Which one, though? Hey! Can't say I expected to run into you here. Me? By the way, Lords, however, I've said this before, but I'm the same as those yellow turbans. Lord Cao Cao, giving a I must repay that favor however I can. Even through something, you're more charitable than I'd reckon. Would you? I'd appreciate you help me out here, and I'll treat you to a bite and what?
Irritating whelp out there. I shall go silent.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Open. Tables. Take this. Failure. The enemy officer.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
I see it.
Experience my stratagem, refined to perfection.
Time to act.
Rough.
Whoa.
It is here.
I see it.
All my might.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to attack. Whoa. Easy. An opening! Take that! Time to act. I see it. Time to attack. All my might. Whoa. To victory! Time to attack. Whoa. Looking rough. Whoa, let's see here. Time to act. Time to attack. All my might. Nice. Turn the table. The curtain draws here. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Did you hear about Lord Cao Cao's father?
No. Has something happened to him?
Upon being appointed governor of Yan, Lord Cao Cao invited his father to visit from Langya. On the way, he stopped to see Lord Tao Qian in Shu province. And while there, he was assassinated.
What? Then that means Lord Tao Qian had him killed?
Who knows? Some say it was Lord Tao Qian, but there are also rumors it was bandits.
Either way, it's saddening to hear. I'm sure Lord Cao Cao must be outraged.
We will destroy Tao Qian.
Ah! We're going to war to avenge your father? A worthy cause, to be sure.
A war of vengeance. Indeed. I doubt anyone would blame me for hunting down Tao Qian as revenge for him killing my father. But just defeating him will solve nothing. I intend to use this battle to further my greater goal.
Are you not angry? It seems as if you're using your father's death as a convenient excuse for an attack.
We must use every advantage available to us, even the deaths of our loved ones. We cannot allow anger or grief to get in the way of our progress. That is our conviction.
Conviction, you say? Very well. It is our role as strategists to lead the way.
I shall start then. If we are to mobilize, we should be wary of Yuan Shao and Ji. However, Yuan Shao may prefer that you rule Shu rather than Tao Qian, who has ties to Yuan Shu.
Yes, I believe Yuan Shao will stay his hand. He and Yuan Shu have long been bitter rivals. It would make strategic sense.
Lord Cao Cao, may I ask you something?
Speak.
If we win this battle, we will be in a strong position. A position strong enough to seek to conquer the entire realm. I take it you are prepared to do so?
I am. I do not know if this is the right path. Only history will tell. That is why I have gathered the wisest and bravest in the land. If we still lose, even with all that, we will know that I was wrong.
Only you would think that way, Cao Cao.
Well, it feels great to have a clear objective.
I need all of you to be prepared. We are about to embark on the path of conquest.
What he says is right. And yet...
Lord Liu Bei, I am deeply grateful for your help. I need to thank you properly.
There is no need for that. Anyway, please tell me. What is this urgent matter?
I am hesitant to ask, but the fact is, I need you to lend me your strength again.
My strength?
Yes. Tao Qian, governor of Shu province, is in peril. Would you go to his aid?
Lord Tao Qian? Has something happened in Shu?
Were you aware that Cao Cao has become governor of Yan province?
Yes, I had heard.
Upon receiving his appointment, he invited his father, Lord Cao Song, to his province. On the way, Lord Cao Song stopped at Lord Tao Qian's residence, and there, He died under suspicious circumstances.
No.
Cao Cao, believing Lord Tao Qian was to blame, ordered his troops to ravage Shu. But Lord Tao Qian is a man of integrity. I cannot imagine him doing anything like that.
I too have often heard that he is a good man. On the other hand, Lord Cao Cao is also fair and just. I expect he would try to determine the culprit instead of blindly seeking vengeance. But it appears he has neglected to do so. Could it be that he has a goal besides vengeance?
It is possible. In which case, he is merely using his father's murder as a pretext for invasion. Could there be anything more horrifying than that? Even animals are not so cruel. Whatever the case may be, he cannot be allowed to do as he pleases. Lord Liu Bei, please, go to the aid of Lord Tao Qian. Save my friend and the people of Shu.
Lord Kongzhong.
So many people are after this land. What'll become of our lives here?
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
I spent everything I had.
Lord Goja, I heard you are leaving soon. I pray that you have a safe journey.
Thank you, Lord Xunyu. Likewise, I would ask that you protect Puyang and keep it safe. I'm quite sure you don't need me to tell you this, but it would be a disaster if Puyang were to fall while we are moving into Shu. No matter how well we do in Shu, it will be in vain if we end up cut off from our supplies.
Of course, I will not let you down. But as Lord Shunyo predicted, Yuan Shao appears set to stay on the sidelines. The other lords have no interest in starting a pointless war. If there is to be trouble, it will come when we least expect it. Like a tempest or earthquake.
Indeed, and there is little we can do about that. Whatever happens, it is vital that Puyang be held. I will make sure Lord Cao Cao knows that.
Ah, it seems you are heading out as well. May fortune be with you.
Remember that Lord Cao Cao's very future depends on this battle. I ask that you do everything in your power. Forgive me. The fact is, I had a few too many cups of wine last night.
They say wine is the greatest of all medicines, but please, Lord Goja, we can't have you out of action.
I'll try to cut back then, when in camp, at least.
Oh, well, look who it is. My apologies. It seems even I can become so lost in thought that I become blind to the world around me. This might seem a strange thing to ask, but would you say that you have purpose in life? Well, that is simply marvelous, but I think I'll forego inquiring further. Everyone, no matter who they are, lives for their own unique purpose, and that, of course, includes myself. My purpose in life is to use my abilities to their full potential on the battlefield. The great Sun Tzu of Qi once said that every battle is won before it's ever fought. But I find that way of thinking to be a bit boring. Snatching victory from the jaws of seemingly certain defeat is the strategist's one true joy. And to that point, this battle is going to be so... Oh, there I go again. Forget I ever said anything. I can think of far less accommodating problems than being bored by victory. I will remain in Puyang with Lord Xunyu and the others. I wish you all the best of luck in the coming battle.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Yes.
Aye, aye.
Thank you. Hmm?
Yes.
With me here, I suppose our victory is all but assured.
Now go. Today we defeat Tao Chen and take Shu. This is just the first step on our path to conquering the realm.
Tao Chen and his forces are barricaded inside that castle. I suppose we had best encircle them. Shall we initiate the advance?
Attacking with a huge force. Good! I'm in the mood for a fight! Good eye!
The enemy officer
my spear
has been defeated.
Lord Liu Bei's wretches.
This territory
Pure
comes! Move forward!
We must not underestimate Liu Bei's generals. Lord Yu Jin, can you and the Qing soldiers stop their advance?
Will be done. I shall not let you down.
The enemy officer
March forward.
has been defeated. Take this. Looking rough.
They're here! We can't advance any further! I am fully prepared for this battle. I ask that you do not hold back.
There's no need for words.
Come at me with everything you have. Let's go! You're with me. Ain't nothing to worry about. Take this. Let's get serious.
Numbers and the tide of battle are on our side. We can push forward from the south.
Good. Let's go.
To my power. But carefully now. The foe has the advantage of the terrain.
It's no good. Our attack has failed. Better to withdraw and regroup.
We can't break through. We have no choice but to pull back and regroup.
They do a poor job of hiding, and I'll make them pay for it.
The enemy officer
Doubtless they
has
have
been defeated.
soldiers hiding in wait for us. I want you to be my eyes and ears.
Looking rough.
Scout ahead
Looking rough.
of our lines. Search likely hiding spots and flush out the would-be ambushers.
Time to act. The enemy officer has been insufficient
for a comeback.
Let's go. This territory.
That's another enemy pounded into submission.
Pretty much neck and neck at this point. The real fight starts now!
This area is the key to our victory. Maintain your resolve, men. Do not falter now.
I'll end this!
Looking rough.
This is it!
Chase Cao Cao's forces away!
Take this! The enemy officer has been defeated.
No matter. Let's outflank them and strike at their commander.
Well, this is what we prepared for. Now, let's finish them off.
Now,
all my might.
The enemy officer
was our chance to counterattack. Lord Xiao Yu, do not let me down.
Just as a dragon pierces the clouds, I shall
This
pierce our
territory
foes!
is ours.
Attack Tao Tao! Forward march!
The situation has changed. We must protect his lordship. All units, make haste.
I think it's my turn. I won't allow Cao Cao's forces to have their way so easily. Take this. Move forward. Waiting for this.
Well done, soldiers. We've captured this stronghold. Now, prepare to advance on the castle.
Take this. Let's end this.
The enemy
Let
officer
us take that
has been
village.
defeated.
They say that Shu is a fertile land, after all.
Very well. Let's go.
flash of steel should be enough to cow them.
Looking rough.
The damned fools still play at being bandits. Then by my honor, they will be punished.
Look at this, men! Valuables and food aplenty, as much as we can carry.
The village is under attack! But it has nothing to do with our battle! Move forward!
Situation.
The enemy
Neither
officer
my heart nor my
has been
spear
defeated.
have broken. We shall meet again.
Looking rough. I cannot afford to fall here.
Now, use heart, and you lose the fight. No giving up to the bitter end.
Lord Eugene, send soldiers to the village.
Take that!
Some monstrous warrior is slaughtering my comrades.
So you chose to attack the village and were beaten back. And to top it off, you have raised the ire of a dangerous foe. You cannot afford any more losses.
The enemy officer
I will take
has
care
been
of this
defeated.
myself. March forward.
Damn. This one?
This territory
I best flee while I can!
That's got him a lesson! Is this the army that Cao Cao leads? Full of base brigands and plunderers? They'll not attack this village anymore. I'll make sure of that. Move forward!
This appears to be as far as we go.
Take this now.
Obliterate you! Here's the resistance is futile.
Now,
All my might. Situation.
the enemy officer has been defeated.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in your debt now.
Open it!
So this is their end. Could be going better.
Looking rough. Take this! All my might! Oh, there we go!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't believe this!
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
I'm pulling back for now. Well done! Most impressive!
To fail in my duty.
Take that! Take that! This is... I can't lose like this!
This territory is ours.
Did I judge the situation poorly?
I can't die like this. I need to retreat. Take this!
You appear when you're most needed. That, your talent,
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I knew I could count on you. The true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go!
Okay. This area belongs to us now. Take this. Nope. You gotta be quicker. I see you. What is this? The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that. Take this. Whoa. Time to attack. And open. Take that. This territory to attack the is ours. Begin the assault. Let's go. Let's end it. Rough. Take this. Concentrate. The enemy officer has been defeated. You sure know how to fight.
Ah, that was an impressive effort. I enjoy just watching you out there.
Let's give it to us. I scarcely imagined that our blades would cross. Let us fight. Forget everything else.
Got you. Bear witness to my power. Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated. See it. Hold strong! Amazing! You are a swift and deadly warrior! Let's end this! No! The enemy officer has been defeated.
I must retreat!
Let's go. This appears to be as far as we go. Let's go.
Appears the castle gates have been breached. Move the men forward. It's time to end this. Now advance!
can't get friendly. May as well go at it with everything we've got. Lord Cao Cao, you've gone too far in seeking vengeance for your father. You have no right to attack Shu. I will not allow it.
I am the arbiter of my own actions. I will see them through to the end. Victory makes you believe that your resolve should rule over mine.
You'll accept this won't be
Ready yourselves.
No. My dream cannot end here. I must swallow my pride and run.
You'll accept this. Lord Cao Cao, your father's fate. It was the work of a treacherous scoundrel. I had nothing to do with it. So please.
Yes, very nice.
Regrettable.
Victory is sweet.
Looking rough.
This victory is just a stepping stone. But it's one more momentous than any before.
Let's go.
Cao Chen is nowhere to be found within the castle walls. He must have escaped before we got here.
So, Tao Qian has evaded us. Send out the troops and find him. We will be in serious trouble if he manages to get help from the other lords.
Reporting, sir!
What now?
Louis Bu is attacking Puyang! A large portion of Yen has been taken. Lord Xuanyu and Lord Chengyu are holding on as best they can, but the situation is not going in our favor.
Lord Xunyu and Chengyu? But then, what is Lord Chenggong up to?
There's no sign of him in the castle.
If it was him who called in Louis Bu, I knew he could not be trusted. Not only did he betray Dong Zhuo, but now he dares to betray us too.
In a way, he's more reliable than anyone. He always chooses the path of greed. Loyalty be damned. Chen Gong has chosen to betray us, simply because the path I chose was not enough to satisfy his greed. Hence, our paths have diverged.
My lord, as I suggested before, we should withdraw from this point and turn back to recapture Puyang. If we lose our base in Yan, whatever victories we achieve in Shu will be hollow ones.
Withdraw the men. Notify the officers.
Sir!
Louis Bu. He's every soldier's nightmare. His strength truly is that of a demon.
I spent everything I had on making a life for myself here in Xiaopei.
Looks like you sure paid the price for that decision. Oh well. Onward and upward, yeah?
heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
What do you need?
Think the guys who laid waste to our fields will be back? We can't even be sure.
That Cao Cao fellow's been making a name for himself.
My apologies for calling on you like this. I'm sure you were also surprised to be handed a drink so suddenly. I figured. Though, this is simply my thanks for the other day. You saved my... after I... No. I fear I'm a bit shyer than... Good. I do have an ulterior motive for summoning you here. It's about your true identity, you see. Pardon my impudence, but you are the Guardian of Peace, are you not? Or I suppose I should say were, what with all of them dead except for you. The truth is, I had guessed as much when we met at Lord Wan Yun's manor. But this is the first time I'm able to confirm it myself. I heard that they undergo a special training regime. So I had misgivings that you might do harm to Lord Cao Cao. So I consulted with Lord Xun Yu in secret. Even so, I concluded that you have no reason to cause such harm. And that my worries were thus unfounded. From what I have heard, you have no memory of your past, yes? As such, I do not see you raising a hand to Lord Cao Cao. I was simply overthinking the situation. As such, I thought it would be best to thank you and apologize to you at the same time. That is all. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Sincerely, Xun Yu. My tactics worked then. I would not have been able to explain myself. Perhaps and I will ask...
Lord Guojia is so cool, isn't he?
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
Lu Bu's reckless bravery is as unstoppable as a tempest. There's nothing anyone can do in the face of it. No way to predict which way it will blow next. But still, Chang Gong alone was able to harness that tempest and use it to carry out his plans. It's a real pity that he turned to the other side. I wonder why he did it. Why did he betray Lord Cao Cao? He certainly seemed to have something on his mind in recent weeks, now that I think back on it. But Lord Cao Cao treated him as well as any of us. I can scarcely imagine he had cause for complaint in that respect, at least. But I've been thinking, and I have another theory. He may have been afraid of being overshadowed by Lord Cao Cao, of his own talent going unnoticed. If that is the cause, then I have to say, I respect his choice. This battle will be the ultimate test of his talent. And if he loses, his life will be forfeit. You have to admire his audacity, if nothing else. It would be disrespectful not to fight back with all our strength.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Yes.
Hmm?
Okay.
Hmm?
Yes. go. We cannot allow Louis Bu to take our home base. We're taking back Yan.
Shall we initiate the advance?
Soon this land will belong to Lord Louis Bu. The time has come to strike the finishing blow.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
myself.
The enemy officer
Time to advance.
has been defeated.
Take that.
Lord Xiahou Yuan, I'll leave Louis Bu to you. Don't worry about defeating him. We just need you to buy us as much time as you can. You must hurry to take as many enemy bases as possible. If we control enough of the battlefield, we should be able to isolate Louis Bu.
Fighting Louis Bu is going to be a grueling task. But I've never been one to turn down a challenge!
Not half bad. You'll never be strong enough to stop me.
This is a lot harder than I thought. I don't need to win. I just need to stand my ground.
Evenly matched.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
A good officer is worth more than any strategic position. You need not die here. Fall back.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Let's go.
No one can defeat the mighty Louis Bu. I'll destroy Cao Cao right here and now. It's time to advance. Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
With all my might.
Take this. The enemy officer has been
You
defeated.
think your little scraps of wood can stop me? It will take much more than that.
This territory is ours.
I can't believe they fell so easily. I'll have to reconsider just how superior Louis Bu's skills are.
My lord, you have to get out of here. I'll stop Louis Bu.
Yes, you are right. I'm counting on you, Dian Wei. My trusty guard.
Strongest warrior alive! You'll go no further!
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense.
Begin the advance!
The
enemy
reinforcements
officer
heading for the western
has been
base.
defeated.
I believe you should relocate there, my lord.
I've been waiting for this.
Excellent work, Lord Dian Wei. Now we have a much
The
more
enemy
exposed
officer
than I
has been
thought
defeated.
possible. You should take this chance to seize the bases behind Louis Bu. If we do, we can cut him off from the main force.
This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Begin the advance. All units, march!
So they say the battle is not in our favor. I know full well how formidable Cao Cao's forces can be. Lord Zhang Liao, you are skilled enough to cut
The enemy
through
officer
their ranks.
has been defeated.
Can I count on
This territory
Will be done. My blade will turn the tide of this battle. Start the advance. Let's go.
They are formidable indeed. We can't just let them have the upper hand now. It's time for us to go on the offensive!
They do not falter even in the face of the fiercest foes imaginable. Their acumen overcomes all peril. Gotta be quicker. Indeed, surrounding myself with allies of incredible talent. Now we draw closer to retaking our home base. Remain on your guard. We fight through to the end. Concentrate. Take this! Take this!
So this is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
Jumping into the fray like this, you seem rather sure of your abilities.
Cao Cao's damn guard. You are an insect to be crushed beneath my boots.
Wait a moment. We've been surrounded.
To lose to the likes of you.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Yes, this is good. We have isolated Lu Bu. Now, what will you do, Chen Gong?
Oh, it looks like they've cut off Lord Lu Bu. We'll have to do something about that.
He moved his men, just as I thought he would.
The enemy officer.
They have the strongest warrior and a powerful strategist. A deadly enemy indeed. But they lack the ability to work together. Now is our chance to take over the bases they have left vulnerable.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm flee now so that I may live to fight another day.
What the hell's going on back there? Guardian of Cao Cao. I'll let you live for now. Just you wait until I've conquered the rest of it.
This territory
When I do,
is ours.
I'll get rid of Cao Cao and the rest of you all at once. It's time to advance.
It seems they will not be giving up Yin without a fight. Let's send the rear guard to take back some of the ground we lost.
I've been waiting. March forward! Holding Lu Bu back is no easy task. For now, we should keep moving and focus on seizing strategic points.
Take that! Looking rough. Let's go.
Reporting! Urgent message! Lu Bu's forces have destroyed our transport units! Most of the provisions brought from Shu were lost!
They didn't want to lose for nothing. Very impressive, Chen Gong.
Nothing can be done about it now. We cannot hope to fight Lu Bu without food for our men. We at least managed to take back some of our territory. In that, we should consider ourselves fortunate. So, Lu Bu has pulled back.
Likely he plans to hole up in Puyang Castle.
Most of our troops' rations and supplies are stored in Puyang. He knew exactly where our weak point was. Thanks to Lord Chen Gong, I don't doubt.
However, it will be almost impossible to take back Puyang by force. Our troops are exhausted, and we would suffer enormous casualties. Not to mention Liu Bei's army is in Shu, If he moved against us while we were besieging the castle, we could be crushed between him and the walls.
Which means we must hurry to secure provisions for our troops. And then, regroup.
Secure provisions indeed. But from where?
If we can't take them, we'll have to make our own. After all, Yen isn't the only place where food grows.
Aha!
Gathering food ourselves to make provisions. I have an idea.
I'm listening.
We have reports that Yellow Turban remnants are plundering Yu Province. Local officials are doing little to stop them. If we take the province under the pretext of stopping the plundering...
Ah, a cunning plan, Lord Shunyo. A little bold, perhaps, but it certainly could work.
Lu Bu's forces are spent and would be in no position to stop us. Eliminate the Yellow Turbans and restore order to Yu. So long as that is our goal, how could Liu Bei possibly interfere?
A solid plan. We will leave Puyang to Louis Bu for now. Tell the men to get ready to march for you.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
Aha. And so we meet. But how about it? I'll tell you about how I left. Whether you are an ally or foe, I respect you. And so, I'd be grateful if you would listen to my tale. Why, you ask? Surely, Cao Cao is a great man. It cannot be denied. And the subordinates he selects also possess incredible talent and wisdom. For many, there is no cause for dissatisfaction. Under his leadership, unification of the land is a likely reality. Cao Cao is a man who will accomplish. It would be so. I dream of carving my name into history myself through my own abilities. It's fine if you're not convinced. In either case, the name Chen Gong. That being said, what say you? Ride with us and leave your mark on this age. Though what? Oh. Shall we begin? Lord Guojia is so cool, isn't he?
Think the guys who laid waste to our fields will be back?
Ah, I was hoping you'd come.
That Cao Cao fellow's been making a name for himself thanks to his sharp mind.
Oh, Eli. That was a splendid performance. Dun said you were a true warrior, and he wasn't wrong.
Lord Xiahou Yuan, you're too kind. Fact is, it was all thanks to you and his lordship. After I found myself driven away without a lord to serve, you took me under your wing. If the heavens haven't seen fit to bring me to you, I'd be nothing special at all. And that's the truth. You saved me from disgrace, and I swear I will pay you back with my life.
Easy now. No need to recklessly throw your life away. You're going to be protecting Cao Cao for a good many years yet. So keep up the good work, and don't let our lordship down.
You can count on me.
Well, is everyone here? Hmm?
Yes? Yes.
Oh?
Hmm? Thank you.
Now go. The yellow turbans of Yu have become mere brigands. We shall put them to the sword.
Restore order to this region.
Allow me to command the vanguard. I shall forge us a path. Advance now!
There was talk of resistance against the Yellow Turbans. Troubling rumors if true. Either way, it would not hurt to be prepared. Gordian Way, stay close to his lordship.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Come what may, I will protect him.
In that case, I will go with Yue Jing. I must catch up to him quickly.
Begin the advance.
Yeah, with honor.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cao Cao is coming to attack. That is very bad news indeed. Just east of here, there is an unused fort. We can set up a position and hold them off.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that.
This territory
We're prepared to
is
meet
ours.
the attack here. We will stop them in their tracks.
A worthy foe indeed. Now the real battle begins.
What's all that ruckus outside? If those brigands dare come this way, we'll drive them back.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that. We saw this victory before it even happened.
Excellent. Keep this up, and the fight will be ours.
Bear witness to my power.
Take this.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Counting on you.
An opening! Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Bear witness to my power.
Whoa, looking rough.
Tables turned.
Concentrate.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Concentrate. This
Glory to our forces
is ours. Whoa, looking rough. Looking rough.
To victory!
Looking rough.
You be joining me then? Good. We might need your help.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Looking rough. This is the enemy's main position. Don't stop now.
Let's go.
Charge!
Even if the tide is on our side, we mustn't neglect our flanks. The enemy may have more pieces at play.
They're getting too close. Archers, deploy! Bring them down where they stand!
Looking rough. Looking rough.
So, they did have more pieces at play. And we can't stay here under that hail of arrows.
Indeed. And we have but one choice. Gotta be quicker.
Keep moving forward!
Who are you?
Got this. End this here!
You first. Who the hell are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. You better get out of here before you get hurt.
Wait. You're those cursed brigands. Pillaging and plundering again, I don't doubt. But not if I have anything to do with it.
This warrior. The one who's been protecting all the villages in this area. He's already wiped out many of our men single-handedly. Retreat! Now!
Take this!
There's no point returning to the main position. It's South to take on Cao Cao. All right, men, new order. We attack Cao Cao. Let's march!
All my might.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has
I've
been
got
defeated.
business with you.
Let's go.
Saw this victory before
I thought
it even
they'd cower
happened.
in their fortress.
Let's get serious.
Instead, they've attacked our weakened east flank.
Very well. We shall strike back. Start the advance.
We have the upper hand. We must waste this opportunity.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We are the elite of the Yellow Turbans. We have survived these turbulent years, and we will survive you!
What in blazes is the enemy up to? Let's get out there and find out! Let's march!
Too straight, get fatigued. At this rate, looking rough. Forgive me for imposing on you in such a manner. I am ready to face any punishment.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Who are you? And who you serve? You're brigands like the rest of them. You put the farmers to the sword and steal their food. I will not let that happen!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to end this.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been
Refuses
defeated.
to speak with us. We have no choice but to fight.
Reporting! Let's go. Some powerful warrior is attacking friend and foe alike. We're in disarray. We need orders, my lord.
Very interesting. A single warrior who can change the tide of a battle? I'd like to take this one alive.
Curses! How did this... Let's go. Wasn't for that giant.
We've taken care of business here. Now, looking rough. Let's hurry to defend the main position.
Is this the end of the road?
Yen Wei, you're just the one for the job. Will you capture this mighty warrior?
Well, if your lordship bids it, we shall try. Time to advance!
Just being near you makes me feel safe. Don't pay attention to what I'm saying. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Take this.
I've been bested!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
I'm done. Vanquished. I've failed the villagers.
You fought well against us, and bravely, too. His lordship likes warriors with spirit.
The Yellow Turbans have been driven away. Well done, everyone. Now, bring me the captive.
Huh? So, you're not here to plunder food from the village?
Well, we do seek food, that's true enough. But no one said anything about plundering. His lordship's trying to build a world where everyone has as much food as they'll ever need.
How? Does he intend to do that?
It's really quite simple. He'll give fields to everyone so they can grow their own crops. If war comes, the people will take up arms to defend the land. Basically, he wants what you've been doing here to spread across the whole realm.
You put it very well, Dion Wei.
It's no more than what I learned from the Lord himself.
The whole round, you say? So, tell me, are you a great man?
That's not for me to say. Depends entirely on the work of those who serve me. If you were my ally, then perhaps the answer would be yes.
Ha! Wouldn't that be great? Join us and we'll make sure the harvest is bountiful enough to feed the realm.
Well, I don't know how much longer I can defend the village all alone. And you're saying you want to help not only us villagers, but everyone across the land? In that case, my mind's made up. Together, we'll have crops growing from one horizon to the next.
Then it's settled. We're comrades now. But first, what is your name, friend?
I am Shichu. If you need any heavy lifting done, I'm your man.
Lord Guojia is so cool, isn't he? I'll never be like him, though.
Time for a good old fight. Get ready.
Looking rough. Whoa. Looking rough.
Someone is sowing chaos on the battlefield. I must stop them myself.
Time to act. Get ready to be brought down.
Gotta be quicker than that. Take this. I will break
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! With all my might. Time to act. Bear witness to my power. Die! An opening. I'm struggling out here. Take this. All my might. Take this. Tables turned.
Let's end this.
Could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Think the guys who laid waste to our fields will be back?
Hey! I'm glad I ran into you. Felt like talking to you for a moment. I know this place with some good food. Feel like joining? Huh? Now it's gotten to be so much of a compliment. Anyway, you can't skimp out on supply. It's a hassle. Oh, I might have prattled on a little. That's what. Let's go.
That Cao Cao fellow's been making a name for himself thanks to his sharp mind.
Lord Guojia is so cool, isn't he? I'll never be like him, though. Can't even fake it.
Hey, something going on? Hey.
With our provisions running low, taking you was exactly what we needed. Now, we can maintain a foothold here for a while and plan our next move. Once our food shortage has been solved and our supply routes secured, we will be ready to take back Yan. You need to be more resolute. Otherwise, the men will be affected by your fear. We can succeed. There is no need to be nervous. When taking on a foe that is holed up in a castle, it is essential to have a force large enough to overwhelm the enemy. One needs enough soldiers to completely surround the castle and cut off all supply routes. Despair, then starvation will follow. That is the proper way to conduct a siege. Of course, it is impossible to mobilize an army large enough for such a task without sufficient rations and supplies. On the other hand, if you plan ahead and build the required supply lines, then victory is sure to follow, as sure as day follows night. Prepare the men to march. Wait for the crops to be harvested. That sort of thing. For now, we wait until the time comes for us to strike.
Think the guys who laid...
That Cao Cao fellow's been making a name for himself thanks to his sharp mind. I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
I hear one more yay out of the people of Yay, I might just walk away.
I think we may be able to consider...
I heard the capital's been practically reduced to ruins. What a shame.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can hardly recognize them.
Things are better since Lord Liu Bei came.
I spent everything I had on making a...
You want to know if I have any honey? I do, but you wouldn't be able to afford it.